It was the perfect night for a ghost story, silent except for the occasional rustle of wind through the trees outside. In the old creaking house, Ethan sat in his living room, accompanied only by the furniture and his cat, Luna, relaxing with him on the couch. The house had stood for over a century, its history marked by whispers of tragedy and strange occurrences. But Ethan had never paid much attention to local legends. Luna's ears twitched and her eyes locked on something invisible near the hallway. Her body tensed, her tail puffed, and she let out a low, warning meow. Ethan followed her gaze, seeing nothing but shadows dancing along the walls. "Relax, Luna," he muttered, trying to keep his demeanor calm, though his own unease was creeping up on him. He leaned back into the couch, but the tension in the air was palpable. Suddenly a loud thud echoed from upstairs, followed by the unmistakable creak of footsteps. Ethan froze. The house had been empty when he'd moved in. No signs of life, human or otherwise, had been here in years. He grabbed his phone, but there was no signal, a common occurrence in this remote area. Luna jumped to the floor, slinking toward the dark hallway, her body low and ears back. Ethan swallowed hard and followed her, his heart pounding in his chest. "Probably just the old house settling," he whispered to himself, but he didn't believe it. As they reached the bottom of the stairs, Luna stopped abruptly, her gaze fixed on the top step. Then, to Ethan's horror, he saw it, barely visible in the dim light, a figure standing at the top of the stairs. A shadowy silhouette, too vague to make out features, but unmistakably there. Ethan's breath hitched, and before he could react, the figure seemed to flicker, its form warping as it slowly descended, one step at a time, in an unnatural, jerky motion. Luna hissed, her fur bristling, but she didn't run. With each step the figure took, the temperature in the room dropped. Ethan felt frozen, his feet glued to the floor. The figure was halfway down now, and as it got closer, Ethan could make out more details. A pale face with hollow eyes, its mouth twisted in a silent scream. The final step creaked as the figure reached the bottom. Luna let out one last meow, but Ethan couldn't move, couldn't even speak. Then, without warning, the figure lunged. The lights flickered and the room was plunged into darkness. Ethan felt something icy brush past him, and in the pitch black, Luna's meow echoed once more, a final, eerie sound that hung in the still air. As the silence grew, Ethan's heart pounded louder. Suddenly, a whisper echoed through the room. "Leave now, or face the consequences." Ethan's eyes widened in terror as a shadowy figure emerged from the darkness.